In this mini-case, we can clearly see cultural clashes in communication and decision-making styles, which can be analysed through Hofstede's cultural dimensions. First, let's consider individualism versus collectivism. Mr. X, likely from a more individualistic culture like Canada or Germany, prefers efficiency, directness, and clear rules. In contrast, cultures like Mexico, Spain, and China are more collectivist, placing value on group dynamics, flexibility, and relationship-based communication. Next, power distance is also involved. Mr. X wants one fixed representative per country and strict speaking rules, which reflects low power distance, expecting equality and structure. However, in countries like China and Mexico, high power distance is common. They may view hierarchical flexibility, like changing who speaks depending on the topic, as natural and even respectful. We also see a difference in uncertainty avoidance. Mr. X, and possibly the Germans, show low tolerance for ambiguity, preferring rules and order. Meanwhile, the Spanish and Mexican teams, despite having high uncertainty avoidance, value personal connection and discussion over rigid structure, which may explain their discomfort with fixed rules. The Chinese representatives question the no interruption rule. This reflects a high context communication style, where interrupting isn't necessarily seen as rude, but as a way to show engagement. Lastly, the suggestion to vote by Mr. X shows a preference for short-term orientation and quick decision-making, while the other cultures, especially China and Germany, emphasize long-term orientation and consensus building. My suggestion to Mr. X: rather than impose a universal structure, Mr. X should co-create communication norms with input from all cultural groups. He could set flexible guidelines that account for cultural differences in hierarchy, time orientation, and communication style. This would encourage inclusion, reduce resistance, and create a more effective, respectful global meeting environment.